start walking, jaw start dropping, champagne popping. Yeah, it's the one that they keep talking, but I can't knock it. It's that thing rocking. Yeah, I met a woman at the champagne party. Killer, sexy.
Hey, welcome to Champagne Party. What's going on? It's your girl Sparkle.
Sophia Elizabeth.
We are here. I'm trying to keep these headphones on my head. What's up?
I know. She sparkle Barbie today.
I've been feeling a little Barbie-ish lately ever since the movie came out, you know.
Did you watch it?
I did. I liked it. It was some like mixed reviews about it, but I thought it was
I heard
cute.
it was basically talking about how Barbie thought Ken was gay.
Wait.
No, I did see a review where it said that though. I don't know why they said like it was like girl power, more feminist side. I don't know. That's what I seen.
No, she didn't think he was gay. She just wasn't into Ken, and he was like obsessed. And then he, came to a point in time he was like, "Fuck it, fuck you, Barbie." Is guys' rule, and they try to take over.
Was she into anybody besides herself?
No, she was just into herself.
That's not a good message to little girls.
Yeah,
like, be a narcissist,
like,
kick guys to the curb.
I'm perfect. I was like, oh, girl.
Barbie perfect.
That's what she said. And then she started not being perfect, and then she was upset. And
I like her as an actress, though.
it.
Margot Robbie is...
It was good. It was cute. Nice. I took my girls to go see it. I was like,
did they like it?
They did.
Aww.
They did.
You should have recorded it.
Oh, okay. But, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got the legendary music artist, Mr. Charles Wright, is coming in the building today. You guys know what song he's famous for?
Mr. Right.
Like, express yourself, right?
Yeah, express yourself.
Express yourself.
See, I knew you was going to sing it. She said, do. But did you guys hear Jamie Foxx spoke out for the first time since being hospitalized?
That looks sad. It was sad.
I know.
He looks sick still, but
yeah.
We got a little video.
It definitely was him, though.
Like a little video. Are you sure?
Yeah, I feel it, but I don't know.
I think it was.
It was, but he just, he was really sick. Like,
And for a long time, and he was in a coma. So you lose a lot of weight.
I'm curious.
You probably would spend a lot of time indoors too. Like they never got sun.
He's light skinned now. I was like, dang. I wish, I wonder like exactly what happened. Not just to be nosy, but just to be informed about certain conditions.
Because why would your skin get lighter?
Yeah. Do we have that video?
He wasn't drinking. You don't drink, you don't do drugs, your skin gets lighter. It changes.
But he probably was also on a bunch of tubes,
Yeah.
And the medicine probably makes you like.
Yeah, it sucks, but I'm glad he's doing better.
Yeah.
Right. That was good. He talked. He was taking his time. I like that.
I almost broke a tear. I was like, dang, it's bad when. And then he was just saying basically like, he's going to be out and about working. So if you come
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that's prayed, man, and sent me messages. I cannot even begin to tell you how far it took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through. And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying, cracking a joke, doing a movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with tubes running out of me and trying to figure out if I was gonna make it through. And to be honest with you, my sister Deidre Dixon, my daughter Corinne Marie saved my life. So to them, to God, to a lot of great medical people, I'm able to leave you this video. I cannot tell you how great it feels to have your family kick in such a way. And y'all know they kept it airtight. They didn't let nothing out. They protected me. And that's what I hope that everyone could have in moments like these. Now, by being quiet, sometimes things, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. Said I was paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed. But I did go through. I went to hell and back, and my road to recovery had some potholes as well. But I'm coming back, and I'm able to work. So I want to thank the people that let me work, and I just want to say that I love everybody, and I love all of the love that I got. And man, I know they talk about people crying on videos. You can do take two, but I'm not gonna do a take two. It is what it is, and if you see me out from now on and every once in a while I just burst into tears, is because it's been tough, man. I was sick, man, but now I got my legs under me, so you're gonna see me out. But like I said, I just want you to remember me for the jokes that I crack, the movies that I make. Some of them good, some of them ain't. I think I got a good one out. And the songs that I sing, man. And then,
Yeah, that is sad. But
sad to see that.
I am glad he's back though, because everybody was wondering what the hell happened.
Yeah, they was worried about him.
Yeah, a lot of people said that he is cloned, and that's crazy because he has a new movie out called
They Cloned Tyrone.
Yes,
Yeah.
I watched it.
I
Did you
love
watch
that
it?
movie. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I heard about it.
It was different, but it
dying.
was good. It was
I was
really good.
dying.
They cloned Tyrone.
Yeah,
They-
that's so sad. Yeah, everybody has to be cautious of your health. Like anything can happen at any moment.
That's true. So
Very true.
Be grateful of the time you have, because not every day is promised.
Do your
and
checkups.
Exactly.
Drink your water.
Drink lots of water.
That's what everybody
Don't
say.
stress.
Drink your water. That's what my mom
Try not
always
to
say. Did you
stress.
drink your water?
Stress.
And then also on the news, LeBron James' son Bronny James suffers a cardiac arrest.
Speaking of,
that was horrible.
It's like, what is going on?
They're
They
saying it's
overwork
from the
them.
vaccine.
oh yeah, that's what I heard too. Yeah,
They're
It's
saying
from
more
the
and more
vaccine.
younger people are having heart problems. Never happened before. A lot of people have gotten
They know dang well
the
they shouldn't have just
vaccine,
injected somebody with some
and-
new shit like that against their will, just
horrible.
just to be able to participate. Like they
It's
got a
an
lot of us.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm an unvaccinated person. I stood besides
Yeah.
that. I did not want to get vaccinated because I knew all the liquor I drank. I knew I was going something was gonna happen to me.
I was unavailable. No, thank you.
That ain't happening. I'm just gonna have to work from home.
They're developing blood clots.
But
A lot of
that's so
people.
sad. He's too young. Like,
he's very
and
young.
I feel like they overworked their players too, though. I think it was like a double practice. That's exactly what. And then a year before that, another USC player had cardiac arrest. And then there was a football player in the NFL who had cardiac arrest on the field during the game.
Often.
Yeah,
remember.
It's happening often.
And
They're not
it
mentioning
is.
it.
yeah. There's too young to
Every
have cardiac
time.
arrest.
Way too
Yeah.
young.
But for them to try to say this might be a career-ending, and I feel like you got to leave that in God's hands.
Yeah.
Because no one wishes that on someone his age, but at the end of the day, like he may need to take a step back. But we have to figure out like what's going on with the medicine, because if it is a vaccine, then everyone should sue.
No, really.
Because a lot of people did lose their lives that they claimed to have COVID that
Yeah.
could have just had a pneumonia situation or whatever it was.
That's
And
what
then-
a lot of
yeah.
it was. They just blamed it on
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah.
Yep,
Just because
exactly.
they got for each patient that claimed that had
they
COVID,
made
they got
money.
3,500 per patient.
But
long
what
as
about
they
the
put it
people
on
that
the
passed
death
away?
Certificate. No, the ones
Yeah,
too.
I'm sure they got it for
That's
them
so
too.
Heart attack,
sad.
it was COVID, so they can get
Yeah,
that check.
that's
Yeah.
horrible.
They racked up, and a lot of people ended up losing their lives and becoming
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
A lot of people are still having issues,
And
That's just horrible.
shouts out to the health department people who take care of all, because like you guys put your life on the line too, and like nobody knows what's going on. They're like they weren't taught this in medical school, so they're
Right.
going as everyone goes. So they're just saying, yeah, take the vaccine. But most vaccines are studied 20, 30 years. You can't just push a vaccine on someone.
No, you cannot.
And if that is the reason, then like I said, everyone needs to sign a class action lawsuit against what was it, Moderna or whatever the fuck.
Moderna, Kaiser, there's a few
Pfizer,
of them. Pfizer. Yeah.
Pfizer.
I'm sorry,
Moderna,
Bronny.
all
I
them.
hope you feel better.
I know.
Like soon.
Yes, and guess what? They are still going on with the Tupac case.
No way.
Yeah.
Who shot you?
Mhm.
That's
As
what
they
told me.
should.
But what? Okay, but I don't get it.
It was
So
a
they
government dude.
found bullets.
Yeah, he's the father of the supposed killer. So they're saying they found the gun or
This
something
year
or
they
the
found it.
bullets. Yeah.
So they held on to it. That don't make sense.
Some people
It
don't think
make
they'll get
sense.
caught.
It probably was like a
20 years
memorabilia
later.
of him, but honestly, like, I don't know. This could have been some street shit, but everyone's saying it's a conspiracy. He may not be dead, or it could have been the government. Whatever it is, let Tupac rest. Leave him alone if he is gone. Just throw it out there, you
Yeah, I
know,
think
like,
he's
because
gone.
whatever happened to Biggie's situation? Did anyone ever find what happened to who shot Biggie? Like,
Who shot you?
They
No,
don't know.
nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
nobody
It's
knows.
just-
That's what I'm saying. It was
they
the
trying to come up
government,
with something. I
right?
don't know.
Too much.
That was unfortunate. They were definitely too young to go through
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Two
some
young,
young
very
legends.
talented legends.
Right.
Very. I love me some Tupac and
Me
Biggie.
too.
Like, I
My
used to go
Gemini twin.
hard.
Yeah.
Also, we got a lot of sad shit going on
I know.
today.
I know.
Gilly, the
You know what,
king's
the
son,
universe.
passed away.
That's just
You know, he
horrible.
was shot in Philly, and it's like, okay, so everybody's killing their own people or whatnot, but
Yeah,
we
3
get
people got
mad.
shot, and he was the one who passed away.
Yeah,
This killer is still at large. They haven't found the killer.
It was like
Wow.
in a early evening too, like 8 o'clock. Like, I'm just.
Will motivate Gilly even more to stay active in his fight. But they also know he can't do it alone and say the community has to step up and take action.
I hope we go harder as a people to stop the violence. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can't put all the weight on Gilly to stop the violence.
We have to stop. We have to make a concerted effort to come together, to find solutions, to
a bunch of sadness.
What is going on with the youth? They need to have, like, you know how back in the day in the 90s or stuff, like they had like free, like, you know, events where they would come to the church and like give out free stuff and talk to the youth.
Really.
Like basketball tournaments for, like, they put more of the youth in like sports and kept them active, because now clearly in the streets you can't trust nobody being in the streets. You can even be an innocent bystander and get
There's
hit.
no community centers.
There's not.
That's
Yeah,
what we're
exactly.
missing.
There's
We're
no
missing
big
community
brothers.
centers. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, and all
no
these
one.
OGs, you guys are just, you know.
You're failing the community, OGs.
Very badly.
You're failing the community.
Yeah.
Like, you guys have gone through it.
Yeah,
And
even
it's
the
not
people with money.
necessarily their responsibility, but they should want to.
Yeah.
You know what? You know, they're
Yeah.
being successful. They should, you know, give back in return. All they need is like some advice, someone to talk to them, someone
Yeah.
to know that they care, and
Yeah.
you know. 'Cause
There's a
they're
lot of
out
fatherless boys, though. That's the thing, and they
Yeah.
rely on each other.
Right.
They rely on the gang. They rely on like the camaraderie from that, and like when you're
Right.
those ages, because a lot of times these people are in their lower 20s and maybe even teenagers. Your brain is not developed, so it's
Right.
like to get that type of mentality. It's clearly something's wrong with them.
They're starting
Yeah.
drugs too early.
Yeah, drugs.
Very
you know,
early.
Like
Drugs too
they
early.
have impoverished situations. Maybe their mom wasn't there. Whatever the case is, but like you said, the community centers,
Yep.
like people who have money need to donate to this, because this
Exactly.
needs to stop.
It has
Yeah.
to.
He was
Has
only
to.
how old? 24? Like, no.
But
Yeah, he was
instead,
very
they
young.
want to buy $1 million cars. That's just gonna sit
Yeah,
up and
scam
collect
and buy
us.
cars.
It's
Yeah,
just
like you can't
bullshit.
take that with you.
Floss money. Put it on the
Return.
gram.
Good
Yeah.
deeds. Good
just too
deeds.
much.
I
Go
don't like
far.
anybody who posts large quads of money
Yeah,
on
that
their
bothers
Instagram.
me.
Yeah.
That
That's
bothers
so like, why are you doing that? That's
Right.
just a target.
Yeah.
You see what these
Right.
people are doing in Oakland, all that bipping
That's
in the middle
crazy.
of the day.
What'd you call
What
it?
is bipping?
bipping?
What is that?
What? She
It's
said
Like
called
breaking
bipping.
in cars?
Bipping.
It's called bipping, and it's
What does that
it's-
mean?
I forgot exactly what it is, but that's the word.
That they're breaking in cars?
Yeah, it's called bipping, and they break in the cars in broad daylight. They have a really ghetto in Oakland. Like, it's super, super crazy right now.
Come
like,
on in,
literally, they'll hold
AJ.
you at
Thanks to
gunpoint
join
for your
us.
bag.
Thank you.
Like,
for
you're better
coming.
off just putting your ATM card underneath your boob or your phone on the side. Like, don't walk around with nothing. Not even your keys. Put it underneath your titty, even if it's small. Let it perp up, because they are out there robbing people. Like,
They would never
seriously.
find an ATM card up under your boobies.
Right?
Okay,
It'd be
then
like,
If you
"What's
don't
your
have
name?
tits, you
Show
can stick it up your ass.
Okay, and then so we got some other good news. Well, we got good news. Okay,
Out of all the
No,
bad.
I know it's still more bad to come, but we got a little lightening up. We have Damson and how do you pronounce his name? Damson
Idris.
I don't
Idris.
like that. I just like
Damson
calling
Idris.
him Idris. And Lori Harvey, they were on vacation with the fam.
Okay, then they look good together.
They do. I
They're
love
cute.
see. I do. I like it. I liked her with Michael B. Jordan too, but I think they're cute together. You know, it's good to see positivity in a relationship than like all the negative and the nastiness that's going on in relationships.
saw
She seemed like
someone
she needs a little
said-
lap dog though.
They were
A
like,
lap-
take your turn now.
You like lap dog?
It'll be over.
No, I don't. Don't fucking start with me, Sophia. We will pick up right. I was gonna leave it alone, but you like to pick, so we can get it
No,
cracking.
but you know he just
I'm
seems
ready
like,
today.
No, you know
let's
what?
go.
Okay,
No, you know what I
Damson,
know what I'm
he
about to
with the
say.
daddy.
You know what I'm about to say?
Right.
I love Steve Harvey. You know what I'm about
Okay,
to say about that?
Steve.
He
Look
just
at
seems
him.
like somebody that definitely more on the like listen to her. And we all want a man who's gonna listen to us. So don't get it twisted when I say lap dog, because you
I
definitely
like
want a
to
man.
be told no sometimes. Though I think it's kind
Because
of
you like a gangsta
like
love.
wanna be
You
told
are
yes.
one of them gangsta boos.
Yeah, I like yes all
Girl,
the time.
I've listened to
I
some
like
of
yes.
your fucking
My
your sex
conversations?
yeah, and it was a gangsta boo moment in one of the. I was like, oh no, I don't know. What
Wait.
I ain't gonna
Well,
say
what's
it.
the
I'm not
gangsta
gonna
boo
say it.
moment?
gangsta boo moment.
What is the gangsta
Like
boo
being choked out
moment?
until you can told no. Like,
Well, okay,
you
maybe
want, I like a
do.
sweet guy, a guy who's gonna be like Morris Chestnut the way he talks and like I'm just like anything you want. Like
I like it all. I like well-rounded.
I
I
like being
like
submissive.
different.
Yeah.
You know, I like variety.
You like
I like
getting
to be
wrangled up?
told, yeah, wrangled. I like the niceness. I like to
Yeah.
be told.
But do you like
no.
wrangled more than nice? Do you like a nice guy or wrangle?
I like.
You like wrangle.
She like
like
both.
half.
She want to be
I'm
wrangled
like right
and
there.
she want to be told.
Yeah. So yeah, but maybe. But
I mean,
whatever.
I don't mind a little wrangling every once in a while, but don't choke me too hard.
But I think it's cute. Whatever. Okay. And then
What
so
about getting spitted on? Do you like that?
hell no. You
I
better
can't
keep
stand that
your-
either.
Your
No,
spit to yourself.
I mean, you can spit a little bit on the like booty and coochie, but don't spit in my mouth. Like that is not no. That's I mean,
I don't
sorry
even want
Tony,
your
but that's some
spit
white people shit.
there. I don't want your spit.
I don't want
anywhere.
your
It's not-
saliva anywhere.
No.
Keep it.
I'm sensitive. You can't be just
Yeah, I
spitting.
don't want the saliva.
No, like if a guy's on top of you, he never tried to spit in your mouth.
No.
I'm trying to tell you,
Sophia,
these white
you like to
guys,
spit in
these
your
white
mouth?
guys are just not.
For what? Like what
He
is
was
the
a
whole
white football
spit?
player too. He was like a Travis Kelce football player.
And what'd you do?
I was like, no,
She
hell
opened
no.
her
I got
mouth and
mad.
told
I
him
got
put it
so
in.
mad. I said, don't you fucking do that. No.
I can see her that. Don't
I
you
was-
fucking do
yeah.
that. Don't you dare do that.
What am I supposed to do that besides spit it back in your face?
Hilarious.
Anyway, so we also guess what, you guys? Morgan Freeman, he wants to cancel Black History Month.
And do what with it?
Well,
What
let
he
him
gonna
tell
do with
you.
it once he
You know,
cancels
Black
it?
History Month is in February, which is my birthday month, so or our
Mine
birthday
too.
month. So we definitely are not canceling Black History Month.
But listen, what
we
he
need
has
to
say
cancel
about
what
it.
that hair does because you had that since 1950. No, I'm just joking. I love Morgan Freeman.
I do too.
But why? What is it?
I'm
Why is he
Jewish.
not?
Listen.
Okay, which month is Jewish History Month?
There isn't one.
Oh,
Oh.
why not?
No.
Do you want one?
No.
No,
I
I don't either.
Ooh.
I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
How are we going to get rid of racism?
Stop talking about it.
Okay, I like his answer.
I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man.
Okay.
When the
I
aliens
know
come,
you as Mike
they gonna
Wallace.
stop.
You
We
know
gonna
me as
stop
Morgan
all of
Freeman.
that.
You know
Watch.
I know this white
the
guy
alien.
named Mike Wallace. You know what I'm saying?
Tony knows. Me and Tony.
Black
We
History
have our
Month,
alien
you find-
synchronicity.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, they're coming down to be friends with
You're
you.
going to relegate my history to a month?
The front part.
Oh,
just
come on.
What do you do with yours?
The headphones is making it. Oh yeah. So I get it. At first, when I seen the heading, I was like, "What? Are you trying to cancel Black History Month?" I'm
No,
like,
he didn't say it like that. He meant
Exactly.
it like, hey, like there's no Jewish month. There's
Right.
there are nowadays there's Pancake Day. So like, you know, like there's
They
all
don't
these
have a
different
whole
days.
month
Or
though,
IHOP.
like they're giving
No,
us.
but
for
yeah,
Black
but now
History.
everyone's just making shit up. Now, Black history is definitely American history, and Black people were the first the first human, like whatever you want
I
to say.
just get it. It
But-
doesn't change racism us having this Black
Yeah.
History Month every
You know
year.
what? I would like for people when addressing another person, oh, you know that black guy, whatever. Like, why do we have to say that? Why do we have to
Yeah,
say,
we
you know,
describe
the
people.
white guy?
Yeah,
like,
we do.
Can
We
we
do.
just describe them as, like, you know, their name? You know their name. Say
Sometimes
the
we
name.
forget, though, because I'll be labeling
I
people
don't
like red hat,
that.
underbite, small
Yeah,
dick.
I'm not a good name keeper. I forget names.
I hate that because I felt so awkward. I was around like a group of Caucasians. I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. And then, you know, they were just talking, and, you know, when you're the token black person or whatever, and they're like, you know, I have this black friend. I was
they
like,
love stirring their black
why?
stories. Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
like,
they wanna be
okay,
hip
good
and
for
down.
you.
Yeah.
But
They want to be cool in the bunch.
Yeah.
You know,
I know,
let
but
you
you
know,
don't
like.
have-
But it's
I
a
have other
cultural
blacks.
difference. That's the
Yeah.
problem. It's a
You're not the only
cultural
one.
difference.
It was
like-
so awkward. I was like, okay. Like, you
Okay,
don't
but
have
trust
to
me,
say.
when it's aliens around, we're gonna be like, well, the human beings versus.
Well, when that time comes, we'll see. But also in the news, there's a preacher. He speaks on why women and men are not equal.
Oh, but you come out our coochie. Okay, let's find out.
But hold on, let the man speak. He got something to say.
Let's see what he got to say about this.
He's not saying
Mr.
it.
Preacher.
Preacher explains why men and women are not equal. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, just pay all the bills and we'll figure it out there. Okay? Since y'all so
Okay,
unequal.
girl.
We are
The
not
fact
on the
that a
same
man
level.
thinks that he shouldn't have to pay anything or wants you to have, I mean, of course we're going to have our own. That's always good to have your own. But for a man not to come in and want to take that lead is just like, what are you then? Are you a non-binary or something? Because
I love a man to take lead. Take lead. I will be submissive and I will let you.
If more
do
men
it.
take lead, they could get so much more.
So much further.
Yeah.
It'd be good times. It'd be good times.
I can imagine
It'd be beautiful times.
I said I can imagine it. It's just great times.
It would
now we'd be like, leave me alone. Get away.
What are we talking about here?
Well, basically,
where's the money?
He was saying was, shit. It's like I can't even.
Oh, there you go.
It sounds better when he says it.
He want to get his mama.
So let me. I have it here, so we'll just listen because I have it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Shit, this is annoying.
Well, I mean, I feel like women are more powerful than men because men want to be women now.
But it's not even a
and
but
have
it's
kids
not,
like we can as well.
Men want a coochie and a uterus. Go ahead, take it. Give me your dick.
And they calling us sis with a C. I
Oh,
don't
the
know where
sis
that has
girls.
come from. Like,
Oh, did you see how
when
did you
did
see
we
how
become
Jesse
a sis
Hilarious
girl?
Jess Hilarious was going in with
as she should have.
But what's that one that
the other
comedian?
boy,
Monroe? What's his name?
the guy.
Yeah, something Monroe. He's a comedian, but he's a he does drag shows.
I know I seen her getting into it with the M
But I love
lady.
how he was speaking up for women. You know, like, hey, stay in your lane. Like, stop trying to.
Who was speaking up for women?
The comedian.
Okay, we can
Monroe.
listen to it. We'll just
Is
listen
he a guy
to
or a
it.
girl?
Yeah, he's a guy, but he does drag shows. But he was speaking.
Are you
he
guys
was
ready
speaking
to listen to the
against-
message?
Yeah, let's listen.
At hand.
Puts down women. I exalt women to their rightful role. Women are supposed to be women, not men. And every time somebody says that a woman is equal to a man and does what a man could do, and you're actually abusing and denigrating women. Women have a unique purpose and they're special. They're fearfully and wonderfully made by God. I support women. So I'm not a misogynist. I don't put down. You're putting down women by saying women can be men. You're putting down women by saying transgenders can be women. No, they can never be women. Women are special, and no man can just convert and say I'm a woman today. You're putting down women by saying that.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're actually anti-women.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll take
that. Was good.
Yeah, I'll take
that. Was good.
Yeah, well, I will take it because that's actually true.
Yeah. Right. I was like, okay. At first, when I heard it, I was like, But then, he's speaking some truth to it. So
yeah, I don't see
that.
no problem. Do what you want, but stop trying to annihilate what women have and what we've been and what's going on. Like, you're erasing certain things by trying to blend. Just stay in your lane. Like, just stay in your lane. You can have your own lane.
Have it. You know, but you can't come over here in our lane and
say we don't own, period.
Come on.
Did you see that?
They trying to take everything.
It's
Yeah.
like, you don't own periods.
Like,
you
why
don't own
would you
menstruation.
call
want
ourselves
that?
women.
Why? Okay, we don't want it.
Why?
Take it then. Go ahead. Try to have it. Try to do with it.
Why? Why
Like,
would
what
you
are you
want to?
doing?
We don't even want the periods. Like,
I
why
don't
would you
want
want
it.
it?
I
They like
wanna
whatever
give
they
it
have.
away.
I want it. Like, really? Are you serious?
What
you
are you
want
gonna
all
do
that
with
shit?
it?
Huh?
You can have it, honey.
They are
And no
crazy.
matter how bad you want to have a baby by us and like us and have your belly poked out and deliver, sir, you cannot. And I'm sorry. It's just
Yeah,
not
because
gonna
the
work.
first one that they do, it's going to be sketchy. And they've already tried before.
But
and
they
the
can
person-
only put
Yeah.
the.
You still
they
got to
can
pump
only
hormones.
implant it.
Yeah, you still got to pump hormones to keep it going. Yeah, it's a process, and it's like, why even do that by natural selection?
But
just
then-
cut your dick off and have a pussy and just
How
go
would
fuck-
they hold
but
it
don't
in
worry about
the-
getting
in
pregnant.
the
Go
water?
I'm
adopt.
sorry to say it, but men can't even handle being sick. Like, why would you, like, they whine and act like they're dying in bed. You're
Listen,
like, you just got
Linda.
a cold. You just got the
Right.
sniffles. And
Just
you're over
grow
You
here.
got
up.
allergies.
You over here acting like you dying. So imagine these men turned women
I
having
can't
babies.
imagine. They're not going to make it.
Like, that's going to be
Here
crazy.
Yes.
But without further ado, we're going to introduce our guest. We got Mr.
Yes,
Charles Wright in
Mr.
the
Charles
building.
Wright.
Hi, come on over. You can have a seat right here. Hello,
How are you
hello.
today?
Come on in. How are you? You can have a seat by
Right
Miss
here.
Sonia.
Express yourself.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
You don't never need help from nobody else. All you got to do.
Yeah, you
Yes.
put your headphones on.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Nice.
We've been
Thanks for
awaiting
joining
this
us.
moment.
Yes.
Welcome, welcome.
You guys getting drunk up in here?
We got champagne. You want some?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Would you like some water?
I'd like some just in case.
Okay, okay. We'll pass it down. No, we're not getting drunk in here.
We have a job to do.
I know that looks pretty potent there.
Oh, my.
Got a little poke to it.
It's just a little champagne, nay. That's all.
All
So
right.
tell us about you. You had the hit song, or still have the hit song, Express Yourself.
Yes, express yourself. Best thing ever happened to me.
Ooh. Now, where did that come about? Like, how did you come up with that?
We were doing a concert one night at Texas A&M, and I closed with a song. We had a hit song called "Do Your Thing,"
Mm-hmm.
and "Do Your Thing" comes to an abrupt end, and the kids kept stomping and clapping and stomping. I don't know. Only God made me say. I said, "Express yourself." They went crazy. So I took a notepad and my guitar and a pen. I went to my room that night and I wrote "Express Yourself."
Oh,
Wow, amazing. Such a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, how did you get started in the music industry?
I got started in a strange way. I come from Mississippi in the cotton patch,
Nice. Okay.
and we were sharecroppers.
Mm-hmm.
And my father's sharecropping boss convinced my father somehow that the blues was the devil's music.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So I was not allowed to listen to the blues until, well, not until actually when I got to California at 12 years old. I'm coming home from school and the kids singing all these songs. I had never heard too much secular music because of that. And so I asked them where were they hearing these songs, and they was listening to a radio show called The Hunter Hancock Show.
Mm-hmm.
And he played all the black music as it came out. And I got hooked on the stuff real quick. and what actually happened, the first day I went to high school, I went and done my orientation, and I sat down at a table outside. I bought me some spaghetti and a sweet roll.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there eating my rolls and my spaghetti, and I heard this sound. It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever heard. I didn't know what it was. So I got up and I wrapped up my food and I followed my ears and it kept stopping and I had to stop when it stopped. And finally I got around behind one of those bungalows. There were 4 guys with their lips protruding in each other's face singing 4-part harmony.
Oh.
That was the most beautiful thing I heard. So every day they come back there for their rehearsal at lunchtime. I beat them there. I'd be there when they got there. And after a while, I got the feeling like I ought to be a part of this. And then I heard a song on the radio by a guy named Jesse Belvin. I know y'all don't know who Jesse is. But Jesse Belvin had the most beautiful, unique voice I'd ever heard. So I looked his phone number up in the phone book and I called him one day and I finally got him. Mr. Belvin, I said, I want to sing and I want to sound just like you. He gave me a great piece of advice. He said, get your own style, boy, and leave mine the F alone. I said, I thought that'd be a compliment.
Yeah.
So he said, you ever hear of Johnny Ace? I said, yeah. I like the way he sing, but you got this style. He said, well, if you don't hear it, don't get it by now, boy, I'm hanging up. I said, oh, please, don't hang up. I don't know what y'all doing. I just want to be a part of it. And he was gracious enough to let me come to a rehearsal at his house that weekend with a group called the Turks, who also had hit records on the radio. And when I left there, you couldn't tear me away from this thing. I just had to be a part of it.
Wow.
So that's
beautiful.
He took me under his wing, showed me how to get to Hollywood, and he would come to Hollywood and sell songs to these wannabe songwriters. And he bring me with him sometime, and I actually, after a while, I started singing. I had my first hit record. In about 8 months' time after that time, I approached Mr. Belvin on the phone.
Now, how was the industry back then versus like how everything is now? Was it easier back then to just hop into it? Or?
Yeah, everybody was. It wasn't like today when you got drive-by shootings and all that. They had the gangs, you know, and they had the low riders. They come, but most people were practicing harmony.
And they had dance-offs back then too, right?
Yes.
You know,
More into the arts, you would say.
Yeah, because the schools they had glee clubs.
The
we're just saying that.
Yeah, and they had artists here, young artists like Richard Berry and Jesse Belvin and people like that. Richard Berry and the Dreamers, they were only about 15 years old, but they was beautiful singing, beautiful harmony, and they put records out all the time, and so everybody wanted to do that instead of killing each other.
Yes, I wish we could go back to that time.
Who you telling? Okay.
Well.
What do you think we can do to maybe move it away from the direction it's going?
I do the best I can. I keep making music.
Yeah.
You know, and I should have stopped a long time ago. But I think that's something that, I mean, these guys today, they're not making music. That's not music you're listening to.
Yeah.
That's assimilation of music.
Right.
Yeah. So my only encouragement, and matter of fact, the blues guys now, they're kind of making simulated blues, you know. So I think the best I can do is try to give them an example. I mean,
so now you started music in the 1960s, right?
50s.
The 1950s, okay.
Yeah.
And you were the lead singer and the founder of the Watts 103rd Street?
Yes,
That's
but
what
I
the
had
rhythm band?
I had 3 vocal groups before that.
Okay, you are the stuff going
and
on.
they all had hit records.
What?
Tell us a little bit about that.
That's amazing.
Well, the first, I put a group together because after I went and saw the Turks rehearse and all that, and so I got my cousins and they got them together. So I'm gonna start a group. I want y'all to join it, and they did. And so Jesse Belvin told me about a guy in the neighborhood who had a studio and a record label. So I went by and asked him could he grant us an audition. He said, yeah. So he said, don't bring them in until you think they're ready, though. So finally, I brought him in. He said, no, you guys not ready yet. I said, but I'm going to record you to show you how you sound so you can get yourself together. So my cousin had a beautiful voice. He got up, he sang a couple of songs, and then I came up to sing. He says, whoa, no, hold it. Don't you ever try to sing lead. You stay in the background. Broke my heart.
Oh, no.
So I stepped back in the background. But I went in this tunnel. They had tunnels in those days where kids go across the street for school safely. So I would go in there at night and I rehearsed so I could hear my voice coming back.
Acoustics.
For about 6 months or less. And I went back one night by myself and I had wrote this song and I sit down at the piano and I played the song hoping he'd let me finish the first verse. He said, I don't believe it. You're not the same guy. I don't believe it. I said, if you ain't got it right, you tell me. I'm going to keep trying till I get it. He said, you got it, buddy. You're going to be my #1 superstar from now on.
Wow.
So he took me in the studio, and he recorded me under the name of Little Charlie Wright, Cholly. So the record he recorded sat in the corner of his office for about 3 months. And I said, oh, well, I knew that was the end of that. But a disc jockey came around and listened to all of his music, and they picked my song to be to put on his label. And he put the thing out, and it became a huge record in Los Angeles. I did my first professional performance down at the United Artists Theater on Broadway. And that's how I got started.
That's amazing.
And ever since
That's
then,
a beautiful
so like
that
coming
was the
down
first
to this.
Group.
Oh, okay.
You got other groups.
Then Jesse Belvin, that group eventually faded. Jesse Belvin put me with a group called the Shields. We had a huge record, #12 pop record called You Cheated. You guys might have heard You Cheated, You Lied, You Said You Loved.
That's
And after that, I got involved with another group, and we had a record called Lonely Guy. And that group broke up, and I became the A&R man for the record company.
Y'all was like Destiny's Child, just breaking up. Huh? What's going on?
And I produced a record. It was a huge record called Oldie But Goodies, Remind Me of You, for that company. The guy wouldn't. By the way, I got cheated out of money for the first record. I got cheated out of money for the second record. And this guy cheated me out of money for this record I produced for him. So I left there and became independent and swore nobody was going to cheat me again.
Did you make a song called Where's My Money?
No, but anyway, I opened my own publishing company. And
you did it the right way. You did it the way you wanted to do it. I like that.
And ever since then, you had a lot of big artists sample your music, a lot of your hits.
Yes.
One of them, Express Yourself, that was in N.W.A. sampled it. Who else? Dr. Dre and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So how does that feel knowing that,
the money feels good.
Because they need your permission in order to make that record.
Right.
I own it.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
You've also been sampled by hip hop artists. Let me see, including High as Apple Pie, which was used by Kendrick Lamar. That's big. I love me some Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
So that was
You
cool.
tell me something I don't know.
You don't know? Well, you better know.
You better
this.
contact
Yes.
Kendrick Lamar and get that
Okay,
check.
yes.
I mean, he probably got the check, but he's
Yeah,
like,
you
all
better
right, go
get
ahead.
that
use it.
check.
He was like, as long as I'm getting that check, that's
Yeah,
okay.
he's one artist I like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's still good artists out there like J. Cole.
It's only three: Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar.
Only
Big shot.
three.
Four.
Yeah, Drake definitely, but Drake needs to stop playing with
Singing,
the
he's singing too much. He's singing too much.
Now, I have a question. Okay. So, you created a video, okay? And I know, you said you created songs like you cheated, you lied. What is this throw in the towel? You said if I can't beat them, I'm going to join them. We want to show you a video.
What do you know about that?
Hey, we gonna let's watch it first.
I was too fat when I did that.
No, you was not.
We've all been fat in our life.
It was all sent in the email.
We all go through those fat moments.
There was like 3 emails.
Did you see Ugly Woman?
No, I seen the title. I was.
I think that's my best video.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
Now, what
You
is
said
that
Ugly
one
Woman?
about?
It's called Ugly Woman?
Looking for an ugly woman.
Oh.
Well, why would a man want an
Why
ugly
you want
woman?
the ugly
Right.
Pretty women, they think they slick.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
That's something to talk
And an
about.
ugly woman is more genuine, you would say?
More loyal? Like, what does the ugly woman give you?
Yeah, looking for an ugly woman who won't disrespect her man. That's yes.
That wants to respect a man.
Won't disrespect her man.
Won't disrespect.
Oh, that won't
her man.
disrespect. So pretty girls disrespect men?
So here goes the here goes throwing the towel.
Jump back in the dating pool. Hey, 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 hey.
I like that. Now I gotta call you Uncle Charlie here, okay? You don't mind if I call you Uncle Charlie? Now that was a nice video.
That was cute.
Now what inspired that video?
The song.
The song itself, throwing in the towel.
So you didn't have a breakup or anything? There wasn't something going on in your life where you were like, you're ungrateful, I'm throwing in the towel?
I apologize.
You took a pretty girl.
I just wrote a song.
You just wrote it? Okay.
You didn't hear no stories of your friends complaining about girls or nothing?
Complaining about the pretty girls. They should have got the ugly one.
I tell you, that's my best video so far.
We see.
I wrote the script for the ugly woman.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So tell us about more of your new music that you have coming out.
Oh, I just put out Your Hand.
Your Hand. What's that about?
Uh-oh.
Was it about a hand job
Oh.
What kind of hand?
Your hand.
Head or hand?
Hand.
Your Hand. You haven't heard it?
No. I haven't heard it yet.
Like, does it grip or what? What is
It
that?
holds and folds.
Take your hand out that drawer, baby.
Ooh.
Don't you hear me knocking at your door?
Oh, that's about cheating?
No.
Take your hand off your drawers?
Out of the drawer.
Oh.
He's knocking at the door, baby.
Are you knocking at the door? No, we don't have to hear it. Is this it right here?
This is it.
Oh, I like that. I like the way that.
Uh-oh. It sounds like somebody in
blues.
trouble.
Take your hand out that drawer, baby.
Okay.
Can you hear me knocking at your door?
Uh-oh.
Let me go open this door.
Hello?
Take your hand out that drawer, baby. I know you hear me knocking at your door. Whatever you got off in there, baby, you won't be needing that no more. Well, all right. I got some hugs and some kisses, baby, but you cannot buy in a box. Ooh. I got some hugs and some kisses, baby, but you cannot buy in a box.
Not in a box.
Hey, you can't buy this in a box.
Can't.
Dick in a box.
I like that.
Okay.
I gotta go open the door.
I like that
So let me
vibe.
go on and open this door.
like
I ain't gonna
See?
need that box no more.
And it's so, you know, the music back then, they talk you through different steps of life, you know.
They soothe you through it.
Yeah, they tell you what to do.
Yeah,
now
that was
people
a
don't
good-
know what to do.
Yeah.
These songs used to
It
tell
gives you
what
anxiety,
to do.
those new songs.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what, you're just frantic all the time.
Confused. You don't know what's
It's
going
not
on.
smooth. Like, we need a smooth operator kind of vibe.
Yeah,
you
slow it
know?
down. Slow it
Right.
down.
Yeah, that was a good
You
song.
know,
I like it.
I like that a lot.
So
Thank you,
if
ladies.
We could
So
do our
if you
burlesque
can-
dance to that.
Okay.
Uh-oh, I
Don't
can
you
see
hear
it
me
now.
knocking on the door?
Okay.
look at
Come
her.
open the door, baby.
Okay. We always gonna turn it to the left. Okay, so Uncle Charlie, if you can tell like the new up and coming singers anything, give them a gift of advice, what would you tell them before we head out?
I don't know if they would listen, but
Yeah.
I would tell them to learn some music theory so they can make some real music for a change, because we're going off the chain.
I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
You also have a new book that is out too.
I have a book out, and I'll have a new book coming out in about 3 months.
Wow, oh, you busy.
Okay, so the one that's out now is called Up From Where We've Come.
Yeah.
And what is that about? Give them a little token of it.
That's about what I was telling you about sharecropping my family went through in Mississippi.
Okay.
There's one out there, so I got one book out there. I'll leave with you guys if you want it.
Yes, we
I'm
love
very
it.
proud of it myself.
It's awesome.
And my next book is called Express Yourself.
Ooh. Okay.
We
you're
need
gonna be
signed copies, okay?
Yes,
Yes.
we
Signed
do.
copies.
Yes.
We will
Well,
definitely
thank
purchase.
you so much for coming into the champagne
Yes,
party
we
and
do
just
appreciate
letting
you.
us know, you know, what everything has been like throughout these years and how you've come back and you said you taking over, right?
I ain't been nowhere. I've been here all the time.
I know that's right. Staying consistent.
All right. Well, thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Charles
Mr. Charlie
Wright.
Wright.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ladies.
Uncle Charlie.
Thank you for having me, ladies.
Thank you
Come
for
on back.
coming.
Yes.
Hope I didn't bore y'all to death.
Oh,
No, you were
it's
amazing.
very
We will have you
entertaining.
anytime.
All right.
Yes. All right.
And if you need some girls for your next video,
You know,
holler at us. We
there
got
you go.
You know,
Express
deal.
yourself.
we'll
We
be
can-
inside. We'll do it.
Keep your hand off that door.
Yes,
We gonna
sir.
be
We
in there.
got you.
We
We'll
don't do
definitely
music
with it.
videos,
No,
but for you, we would do
Yes.
it.
For you, we will.
And this is Champagne Party, y'all. Make sure you guys stay tuned.
Yes.